Hey guys, this is Mike. We have here a Bose radio that I pulled out of my 2006 Chevy Trailblazer that had a lock screen on it. I've had this car for about a year, maybe a little more, and I was contemplating installing a new radio. Recently had some work done on the car, and I looked up some videos, and there were two ways to do it. There was the techie way to do it, which is spend money and go to the dealership and they can reprogram your radio, or you can open it up and you can pull out a little chip that we have right here. If you look right here, you'll see there's a little chip. I'll show you what number's on there when we're done. So back over here to the radio. There's the top plate, which I took off, wasn't necessary. On the bottom here, you have another plate, and you can simply just take out the couple screws that are right here in the back, which we've already done, and then you can pry this thing open just like that. Pretty simple. And then flip this back. You don't even have to take that off. And the chip that we pulled off was right in this section right here. Right in this little gap is where we pulled off the chip. We simply just went in there with the needle nose pliers here, look, and then over here we have the chip. I didn't think it was going to work, but I figured the radio's already broken, what's it going to hurt? And that's the chip that we pulled out. It did break, and we had to pry out the second little metallic piece right here. But, so here's what we're going to do, is we're going to put this thing back together. Chip's gone. Pop this thing back in. Sit down. And then we can screw this little mamma jamma together. Okay, you ain't gotta be too techie with this one here. Just pull the chip out. I was happy to see that it worked. I had already tested it, but we're gonna show you that you can see that it works. I don't have any videos of before showing it was locked because I didn't think it was actually gonna work, but it did. So that's this, and that's this. Okay, we can flip this over, put the screws back in this one, pause. This plate I took off, not sure I needed to, but I did anyway, and then I'm going to put this back on. I had some thermal paste on here. This is probably some sort of a heat protective shield. Okay, and then that'll go right back in, over there, boom. Alright. We pulled off this front panel here. I was able to take it off without unbolting it or cracking it. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna plug the radio in. Got the light gray clip. Then there's this other clip. And then an antenna right here. Can be a little tricky. You gotta kind of push this antenna out of the way and make sure your wires don't get in your way so that you can get that white nipple back there on its thing. Then mine only had one screw in it, so we're gonna go ahead and pop that one screw in. Okay, should be good. Pause. There. That's good. Now we have no lock. I didn't take video of it being locked before, but I've already tested it. This calibration error comes up initially, and then you're in the money. I didn't really test my CD player, but I've got radio. Back up.
You have a CDL.
There we go. Bose radio. Good to go. Unlocked. Just pulled that chip out.
Realtors are members of the National Association.
And we're ready to go.
That's who we
awesome. Very good. Not really sure my CD player works. I'll get around to testing that in a minute. Thanks, guys.